welcome back. Well, that was one of the most shocking videos I've ever done in my career as a Let's Player. April's dead, Kian's arrested, Chuan and Bryn are probably dead, and God only knows what happened to the White Dragon. On top of that, Zoe's back in Stark, but Damien is nowhere to be found. So, yeah, one interesting thing about the scene with the White Dragon we just saw. If you listen closely, you may notice the sound of wings flapping just as the screen fades to black. Does that mean Crow attacked the White Dragon? Well, I don't think so. Maybe he tried to intervene, I don't know. Personally, my money is on Brian Westhouse as the possible culprit here, possibly under the influence of something like that undreaming thing we saw at the beginning. And then there's April. Is she really dead? And if so, then who is Lady Olvane, the old lady from The Longest Journey? Wait a second, isn't Kian's surname Olvane? Is Lady Olvane related to him? There's a couple of possibilities here. Maybe April's not really dead. After all, we never did see her body, although getting stabbed in the chest and then falling underwater typically tends to kill people. But hey, Arcadia has magic, who knows? Or maybe Lady Olvane is somebody else entirely. Maybe this was all just part of some greater cosmic plan. I don't know. And I mean that, I really don't know. None of these questions get addressed in this game. And that's actually the main reason why a lot of people feel that the ending to this game is so abrupt, because it leaves all these open questions. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, we're not quite at the ending. Let's figure out what happened to Damien, for one thing, and what we're supposed to do now, because if this is what we were supposed to prevent, as in save April, epic fail, Zoe, epic fail. We got a new voice message from Dad, apparently. Any other unread messages? Yes, and this looks like it might be from Damien, which it is. That's good. Subject, message. I'm really sorry I had to leave you on your own, especially after promising I'd be there when you woke up. I feel terrible, but I didn't have a choice. You wouldn't wake up, and if I'd stayed there, they would have come to get me. And you too. I couldn't risk it, so I made sure they knew I left town. Hopefully I've been able to shake them, but I'm afraid these people are very, very persistent. Take care, okay? Damien. Alright, we also had a diary entry. April is dead. I watched her get killed. What am I supposed to do now? If I can't save her, what's gonna happen? Damien promised me he'd be here when I woke up. What happened to him? I hope Wardycorp didn't find the worm. Well, it sounds like they may have, but it also sounds like Damien might have escaped, so let's not worry yet. Let's see if we can get that voice message from Dad.
You have one new message from Dad.
It's me. I've been calling you for a couple of days now, but you're not picking up. And you haven't replied to any of my messages. What's going on? Where are you? Please, call me as soon as you get this. I'm getting worried. Okay, bye.
Well, is she gonna call him? Apparently so.
Hello, Zoe. I'm sorry, but I'm currently away from my phone.
Figures.
Leave me a message and I'll call you back as soon as I can.
Hey, Dad. Look, I'm sorry for not calling you back sooner. I've been so lazy. All I do is sleep and hang around the house. Big surprise, right? I hope things are going well for you in Bombay. You don't have to call me back, not unless it's important. I'm perfectly fine. Very bored, but fine. Oh, and don't worry, I haven't spoken to Reza. I'm staying out of trouble. Promise. Love you. Bye.
If you're gonna lie, maybe you should try lies that aren't quite so easy to check. Okay. Well, let's see. There's a computer insistently beeping over there. So let's check that out. Let's look at the bed.
I've spent most of my time here sleeping. I must have been completely exhausted.
Also, you were in Arcadia.
Hey, there's a message for me. It must be from Damien.
Let's check it out.
Zoe, I hope you get this message. I had to leave quickly. The worm was... They found it, and they will track it back to me. I didn't want to leave you, but I had no choice. I tried to wake you up, but you weren't responding. The good news is, before they caught it, the worm did collect enough data for me to get the coordinates we spoke about. The intrusion into Dreamcore originated in Russia, just outside St. Petersburg. I've sent you the exact coordinates, along with a map. If I manage to get out of here, that's where I'll be heading. If you decide to go there, and I expect you will, be very careful. I'll try and contact you, but I can't promise anything. Zoe, you must leave, right now. When they discover who planted the worm, they'll send someone to the apartment. You need to be gone. The quickest way to St. Petersburg is by scramjet. Oh, and there's some warm clothes in the bathroom closet. Good luck. I'll see you soon, I hope. Take care of yourself.
Russia! We're really getting the grand tour of Stark, aren't we? Russia? Okay. Damien, I hope you know what you're doing. So do I. Look outside.
It's grey out. Looks like it's cold still.
Yeah, it didn't magically become summer while you were sleeping. Hey, looks like sushi is also here in Japan. And it also looks like Damien is not a good eater, judging by the pizza boxes. I'm trying to see what it says on the pizza box. It's squid ink pizza. Okay, must be seafood pizza then.
I don't think this has been cleaned in a while. Damien definitely needs a housebot.
I could use a housebot.
Damien orders in. He claims he's a great cook, but I'm just not seeing it.
I don't know. It's got a pretty nice room here. Actually, reasonably big by Japanese standards. At least by Tokyo standards. I have no idea what Hokkaido is like. Personally, I don't really like tatami rooms. Tatami are the mats on the floor. Because you can't really place proper furniture on tatami mats, which means you have to sit on the floor, as you can see, and I don't like that. Having a regular bed and a kitchen sink in a tatami room is quite unusual, though.
That thing's been on most of the day while I've been staying here. Hey, it's therapy.
And also, I guess, Damien doesn't really take the whole tatami thing too seriously, because as we saw in some of the other cutscenes, he wears his shoes while in this room. You should never walk on tatami wearing shoes if you want to make sure it doesn't get damaged and stays clean. And he has some calligraphy on the wall. It says Heva, which means peace. Nice. Okay, well, we'd better try and find those cloves and then head on out to the Rodina, the mother country. I learned all my Russian from reading Hunt for Red October.
That's the bathroom through there.
Can we go to the bathroom? I guess that's where the closet was. Nice and comfy. Well, let's head on out, catch a scram jet to Russia. I'd expect the game to change characters here, but there's nobody left. Sure, a lot quicker than an airship. Russia, I presume?
This is it. These are the coordinates Damien gave me. If the data the worm got from the Dreamcore is correct, the virus originated inside that factory building over there.
Which means we're gonna have to try and get inside, but judging by that fence, that might be difficult. So, we'll continue in the next video. До свидания.